Set the horses running wild, free the horses, free the child.
Okay, now, we've put together this planning team. Each of you was chosen to be on the team for 2 reasons.
Yeah, like we didn't have enough work to do already.
First, because the theme of the assembly is one world, we thought it would make sense to have as many countries as possible represented. Now, some of your ancestors come from Africa, some from Asia, some from Latin countries, some from Europe, and even from some right here in America. You're here to think of creative ways to tell the other students about each of the lands that we've come from. Now, the other reason that you were chosen is that each of you has demonstrated that you are capable students and able to get a job done well. Do you think you can handle it?
Sure. It'll be fun telling kids about Native Americans.
Yeah, and you can tell them how your grades went from A to C while you worked on this project.
Stop being so negative, Mara. There's a lot we can each share about the countries our ancestors came from.
This is sounding a bit like Mission Impossible. Your mission, should you decide to accept it.
Put together a major assembly without falling behind in your classwork.
If we all work together and stick with it, it shouldn't be too hard.
Mai's right. It's a big project. But if we all keep together, it'll be the best program the school's ever seen. It'll be great.
You're sure the eager beaver, Brian?
What do you think, Kelly? You haven't said anything.
Well...
If Kelly sounds a little unsure, it's because as president of the student council, Kelly got volunteered to be leader of this team. But Kelly's role will be to help coordinate this group's efforts. Now, your other teachers and I thought it would be best if we stayed out of this completely and turned it over to the students. I know it's a big job, but keep in mind if you work together, you can do it. Now I'll turn this meeting over to Kelly and leave the program in all of your hands.
Okay, I may be the chairperson, but I'm not the boss. We're all in this together. So who has an idea on how we should start?
What's the matter, Kelly?
Oh, it's just this project I have to do for school. I'm in charge of the One World Assembly, and it's just so hard to work out all the details. And one of the girls, Mara, is being such a bear about the whole thing.
Well, do you want to go play hide and seek with me?
Oh, Tad, I'd love to. But I'd better stick with this project. I'll tell you what, though. How about I come get you in about half an hour, and we'll play then, okay?
Okay. And don't be too sad, Kelly. It'll be okay.
Thanks, Tad.
Don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry, no big deal, no bumps. Don't worry.
You're okay? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, my gracious, I forgot my manners. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jerome Aloysius Heathcliff IV. But most of my friends call me Jerome the Gnome. And this is my sidekick here. Yes.
No.
No. Yes.
Yes?
Yes. That's right. And his full name is Anything's Possible.
Anything's possible. You've got to be kidding. What is he?
Well, his father was a unicorn, his mother was a dragon, which just goes to show that anything's possible. He's an attitude.
An attitude?
That's right. A positive attitude. In fact, he's very helpful. I try to keep him with me all the time.
A positive attitude?
Yeah. You know, all attitudes aren't positive. Some attitudes are negative. But that's another matter. Now, let me state my purpose. And it's always good to state your purpose. The real reason that we're here is we're on a mission by the court of King Arthur.
You mean King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table?
Yeah. King Arthur of the Round Table.
But,
Yes?
well, it's just,
What?
well,
You're probably wondering why he didn't send a knight.
well,
The knights usually go on these missions, but we gnomes have been known to be very effective ourselves. Since the gnomes, like myself, has a very positive attitude, we had just happened to be the king's first choice.
okay, so what's the mission? What were you sent here to do?
Oh, the mission. It was a dark and stormy night, and the winds howled like demons across the sea. Oh, all right. I'll tell it to you straight. Now, the evil wizard Zor has stolen all the king's magic horses and has locked them inside a cave in a mountain on the coast of Despair. Now, when the horses run free through the kingdom of Arthur, they help the people remember what's important in life. The people see these horses thundering across the open fields, and they remember to let their spirits fly too. Now, the pounding of those horses' hooves stirs all the power and potential and excitement inside them, and the people remember that they should never settle for anything less than their biggest dreams. Oh, Kelly, we've got to return to the land of Arthur and free the magic horses. Because without the magic horses, the people are dying. And they're acting as though nothing is happening because they forget how special they are. And King Arthur says we only have a week left because people's spirits are dying quickly. People can't last too long without their hopes and dreams.
Why me? Why did King Arthur send you to ask me to help?
That's easy. It's your dream. Now, will you choose to help us, or should Yes and I go to somebody else's dream?
Well, I do want to help, but how do we get to the mountain where the horses are held?
It's easy. We just close our eyes and think of the wild, free horses. Wild, free horses. Wild, free horses. Wild, free horses.
This is it! I saw it in my mind. This is the door where the horses are imprisoned. All they have to do is open it and they'll be free. The door's stuck. It won't budge.
Well, that's the problem. If we could open the door, then we wouldn't have to go on a mission.
Some mission. We'll need a wizard to figure out how to open this door. It's locked solid. Who are you?
Yes, you should know. You created her.
I'm Merlina, daughter of Merlin and Wizard of Knowledge.
The Wizard of Knowledge?
Does she repeat everything with a question? Yes, the Wizard of Knowledge. I can't do anything for you, but I can help you learn what you need to know in order to do it for yourself. And there's going to be a lot of learning before you can complete your mission. First of all, look closely at the door. What do you notice?
We can't open it.
Keys. We need to find 3 keys.
That's right. 3 keys to the mountain in order to open the door and free the horses. But first we'll need to find...
The golden spiral of success. Isn't that what you were going to say, Marlena?
That's right. The golden spiral of success.
Which you will never see, my blonde-haired little meddler. In fact, failure is all you'll ever know. And if you don't go back to where you came from, you're liable to find yourself imprisoned in the mountain. Just stay away from my horses if you know what's good for you.
Who is that?
That was my cousin, the evil wizard Zor. He's the one who stole the horses and locked them up in the mountain. You'll want to watch out for him. But he can't hurt you unless you let him. And you can't let him stop your mission, Kelly. The people of the Kingdom of Arthur are counting on you. Their futures depend on you.
We'll find the 3 keys to the mountain. I promise.
It won't be that easy. You only have a week. And to find the keys, you must first find the golden spiral of success.
Ooh, it's made of pure gold.
Yes, but it's more than just a beautiful statue, Kelly. When you find the spiral and spin it, it will give you the clues you need to find the keys to the mountain cave. Hurry now. Jerome and Yes will help you. But this is your mission, and you're the leader. Just start in the land of think.
But wait! Where's the golden spiral? And what about the evil wizard?
You have everything you need inside.
I am thinking, and what I'm thinking is I don't like it here.
Kelly, keep your chin up.
I don't want to keep my chin up. You didn't say anything about evil wizards, getting locked up in mountains, spirals, keys. I'm never going to do all that.
It sounds like you're giving up before we even get started. I think we need some help. Yes? I do too. We need your help on this mission. We have to help Kelly to free the magic horses for the Kingdom of Arthur. And if you will help, I'm sure that's going to lead us to the golden spiral of success that will lead us to the keys to the mountains. Yes. Will you talk to the children and ask them, will you help? Go, yes. Go to the children and find out if Kelly should go home and give up or should she complete the mission. And tell us what they say. Kelly, you can do it. We need your help.
What's the use? Everything's just so hard. The project at school, keeping up with my homework, and now this mission. Why can't everything just be easy?
Oh, boy, I'm glad you're back. Kelly's getting a worse and worse attitude all the time. What do the children have to say? Oh, wait till I tell her. Kelly, Yes has been to see some friends of ours. And a whole class of children they want to help.
A class of children?
There you go again, asking questions. That's right. They want to help us complete the mission so that we can free the horses. They're behind you every step of the way. Oh, it's a message from them. It's you can do it. It may be hard, and it may take time, but stick with it, Kelly, and you'll be fine. Yes says that they really believe in you, and they believe that you can really do it.
It may be hard, and it may take time, but stick with it, and I'll be fine. That's it. I've got to stick with it when things get tough. If I stick with it, then I can do it. We can do it. It may be hard and it may take time, but stick with it and we'll be fine.
That's the attitude, yes. Yes, yes says, let's go find the golden spiral of success. Ready? Yep.
Set the horses running wild. Free the horses, free the child. Locked within a prison in the mountain of despair are the horses. Free the horses. All your talents, all your dreams are locked up with them there. Free the horses, free the horses. Set the horses running wild. Free the horses, free the child.
Everyone is born to be someone special, and that means me. No one's born to fail, though at times it's hard to remember. Honestly, everyone is meant to be whole and happy within their heart. Help me so I'll know the way to happiness. Is it that hard?
Locked within a prison in the mountain of despair are the horses. Free the horses. All your talents, all your dreams are locked up with them there. Free the horses. Free the horses. Set the horses running wild. Free the horses. Free the child.
This is the land of things. Melina said this is where we start our quest for the golden spiral of success. That sign looks a little scary.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Beware the power. I wonder what power they're talking about. Maybe it's Zor.
Yeah, that evil wizard that wants to lock me up in a mountain like the horses. But speaking of horses, if we don't find the golden spiral success, we'll never be able to get the keys to the mountain and free the horses. We've got to go in.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you go in and check everything out, and yes, and I will stand here and be guards.
Oh, come on, Jerome. Where's that positive attitude of yours?
I guess yes is right. After all, what have we got to lose? Just our lives. supposed to be in the land of think, Kelly. Then why are we walking so much?
I know. I mean, it's hard to stick with it. And it seems like we're just walking around in circles. I mean, I don't see any sign of the golden spiral success. Or the keys to the mountain. Or anything to do with power. The only power I've seen is feet power. And frankly, mine are killing me. We're just not getting anywhere. And now, to make matters worse, looks like it's gonna rain.
Yeah, this weather sure changes fast around here.
I just don't get it. You tell me our mission is to free the horses. Then Merlina sends us to the land of think, to find the golden spiral success. And all we do is walk around all day and don't find anything. This is such a waste of time. I can't stand it.
Wow, did you hear that? I think we better find some shelter fast before the whole sky rains on us.
Oh, sure. Find some shelter. We'll just check into the nearest Holiday Inn. And why don't we stop at McDonald's along the way? Oh, I hate this. I think this whole mission is just stupid.
Yes, this is awfully strange. The weather was beautiful 5 minutes ago, and now it looks like there's a storm coming. I just don't understand it. Maybe you better go and ask the children for some help, and ask them if they know why a storm is coming. And you'd better hurry before we drown.
The weather is still terrible. Oh, why did I let you talk me into coming here to begin with?
I know what you mean. Why did I let Merlina talk me into coming here too?
No.
Oh, yes, you're back. Did you learn anything that would be helpful? Uh-huh. Oh, you don't say. Oh, no kidding.
What is it?
Oh.
What is he saying?
Well, you're not going to believe this. The kids say that you're the one that's controlling the weather.
That's ridiculous. People don't control the weather.
Well, not from where you come from, but remember, we are in the land of think, and thinking is the power.
You mean the beware of the power?
That's right. Thinking is the power.
You mean that whatever I think determines the weather?
Well, I think so. Hey, I have an idea. Let's have an experiment. Now, you have been thinking discouraged and angry thoughts lately, and that's why we're sitting here in this rainstorm. So let's see what happens if you think of something positive.
Okay, I'll try anything. Let me see. I think that our mission to free the magic horses and save the people of the kingdom is a good one. We need to stay true to our intentions and stick with it.
Hey, Kelly! You stopped the rain! Keep going.
I think that the magic horses must be the most beautiful things in the world. And I think that watching them run free across the beaches of King Arthur will remind the people that they're free too, and that they were meant to have joy in their lives, and that their spirits will...
It's working! Hey, keep going, Kelly! Keep going!
I think that the human brain is the most amazing thing in the universe, and I'm glad I got one.
Oh, Kelly, you did it! You changed the weather!
Merlina!
Oh, wait till you see what Kelly learned.
I know. You've discovered the secret of the land of think.
You mean that's what we're here for?
That's right, Kelly. Before you can succeed on any mission, you must first realize the power of your own mind, your own thinking.
But in the real world, you can't just change everything by just thinking about it. I mean, not even the weather.
That's right, Kelly. But what you can control is the weather you carry around inside your head. You can choose to think clear, bright thoughts, or you can choose to think stormy thoughts. And whatever you choose to think becomes the weather that you carry around in your head. Do you want to be a stormy thinking person who's angry and discouraged all the time? Or do you want to shift your thinking to clear, bright thoughts that will let you think about what you truly want?
I think I see what you mean. I want to think clearly about this mission and about my goals, but sometimes it's easy to slip into stormy thinking. It's not always easy to keep a positive attitude.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes is right. You do have the power to keep a positive attitude. That doesn't mean you don't see what's bad or hard about your life. A positive attitude means that you believe whatever comes your way, you'll be able to handle it, and that you can always find people to help. This amulet will help you to remember that you can choose what you think. When your thinking is clear bright, the amulet will shine like a clear bright sky, like it's doing now, because you're thinking clearly about what we're talking about.
Like when I was thinking about our mission and what we had to do?
That's right, when you were thinking about succeeding with your mission, or when you're having a creative idea.
Like when I was thinking about the sun shining on the horses running across the beaches.
That's right, Kelly. That was truly a clear, bright vision you had. The amulet will also let you know when your thinking is getting stormy, when you're discouraged or losing your positive attitude, because then it will turn dark and cloudy.
You mean like when we almost drowned in the rain? I didn't think it was funny.
And this dial, what's this for?
Well, that's how you can change your thinking. If the amulet is dark and cloudy, you simply move the dial to clear bright to remind yourself that you can change your thinking. Remember, the power is in your mind. The power is...
Boy, she certainly knows how to come and go.
And she's such a wise wizard. Just think, I can choose what I think. Either clear, bright, or stormy if I want to. But the secret is, I can choose.
I can choose the things I think about. I can keep thoughts in or throw them out. I am free to choose the things I am thinking in my mind. If a thought feels good, I'll think on it. But if it feels bad, I'll make it quit. Put a bright thought in its place and leave other thoughts behind. I can have clear thinking, bright thinking, happy, healthy thoughts. My mind is free. I can have dark thinking, sad thinking, stormy, cloudy thoughts that don't agree. It's up to me. I can choose the thinking in my brain. You can choose your thinking just the same. What a thing to think about. I can choose the things I think. You can choose the things you think about. You can keep thoughts in or throw them out. You are free to choose the things you are thinking in your mind. If a thought feels good, think on it. But if it feels bad, make it quit. Put a bright thought in its place and leave other thoughts behind. I can have clear thinking, bright thinking, happy, healthy thoughts. My mind is free. I can have dark thinking, sad thinking, stormy, cloudy thoughts that don't agree. It's up to me. I can choose the thinking in my brain. You can choose your thinking just the same. What a thing to think about. We can choose the things we think. We can choose the things we think.
I have the power to choose what I think, I've noticed that I feel a lot better about this mission, freeing the horses and everything.
And yes, agrees. He says there's nothing like a positive attitude to keep your spirit up. And he should know he is a positive attitude.
Well, I guess we have 3 positive attitudes now. But still, I don't know where to begin to look for the golden spiral of success. And Merlina said we have to find that first before we can find the keys to the mountain and free the horses.
I have an idea. I've heard tell that in the valley and over the mountains is a place called the Land of Feel. And in this Land of Feel is a magic castle. And in this magic castle lives the Grey Knight. And they said that he's seen this magical spiral of success.
Great! Then let's go ask him to help us find it. I'm sure he'd be willing to help us save King Arthur's people.
Yes, yes! I don't think there's any problem if we ask. All they can say is no.
Well, I agree with yes, yes. If we keep a positive attitude, then maybe he'll just say...
Yes, yes.
Wow! Don't believe what I'm seeing.
The Land of Feel. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it's so colorful and bright.
And look at all the joy. And there's the castle.
Yeah, that must be where the Grey Knight lives. Let's go see him.
Okay, but wait.
They've gone to get help from the Grey Knight.
Oh, come on. Why isn't he coming to the door? Look, it's open. Let's go in.
I'll tell you what. You go in, and yes, and I will stand guard out here.
Oh, come on, Jerome. We're all in this mission together, so come on.
Well, I made him a failure once. I can do it again. They'll never find the golden spiral of success. I'll make them feel so bad they'll get sad and gloomy and give up right now.
Woe is me. This is just terrible.
What's terrible?
Everything is terrible.
How can everything be terrible? I just saw the most beautiful people with bright, colorful flowers, and everything is just so wonderful outside.
That may be, but inside it's just terrible.
It is a little dark, but maybe if you open a window and let some fresh air in, how about a little bit of color? I don't know who does your decorating, but everything's just so gray.
That's why they call me the Grey Knight, because for 7 long years I've felt nothing but gray and stormy inside, like thunder clouds in my heart.
Why are you so unhappy?
Because I'm a failure.
A failure? How can you be a failure? You have this beautiful castle, you're a knight of King Arthur, and you live in this beautiful land of Feel. How can you possibly be a failure?
I'm a failure because I lost.
Lost what?
The spiral.
The golden spiral success? You had it, and you lost it?
Yes. I had it right in my hands. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But then, I lost it.
Well, we can find it again. You see, I'm on a mission from King Arthur, and we need to find the golden spiral success so we can find the 3 keys to the mountain and free the horses which are imprisoned by the evil wizard Zor. If you know where this spiral is, you've got to help us.
A mission from King Arthur?
Yes, King Arthur. He sent Jerome the gnome, and yes, to ask me to help. And now we need your help. You see, without the magic horses, King Arthur's people, well, their spirits are dying, and we don't have much time to save them.
And you said the evil wizard Zor imprisoned the horses? Well, Zor was the same one that caused me to lose the spiral. He's a very tricky wizard, you know. He'll make it very difficult for us to find it.
Then you'll help us?
Well, I guess there's nothing like a good mission for lifting our spirits.
I once heard Merlina say that a good mission can give you energy. If you have something important to do and something that you can believe in, you don't feel gloomy anymore.
I think he's right. I'm feeling better already.
That's strange. The better you seem to feel, the brighter things seem to look around here.
Well, that's not so strange. See, this is the land of feel. And whatever you think, you feel. And whatever you feel changes the way things look.
So, if you start to have a positive attitude about something, like freeing the horses, then you actually start to feel better?
That's right, Kelly. Our thoughts control our feelings. And that's what's special about the land of feel. You see your feelings everywhere, and you just don't feel them inside your heart.
So, this whole land is like this amulet.
That's right. I'm thinking clear, bright thoughts, so I feel terrific. And I see this room is bright and clear, too.
We better get on our mission before someone starts thinking stormy thoughts and it starts raining and gets darker.
So, if I think stormy thoughts, then I feel angry and depressed. And if I think clear, bright, and positive thoughts, then I feel clear, bright, and positive. Very interesting.
Not Jerome the Gnome and his little pipsqueak friend. I see that you and our meddling little blonde fool have enlisted the aid of the biggest failure in the land of Feel, the Grey Knight.
He's not a failure. He just lost a spiral. That doesn't make him a failure.
Oh, doesn't it? The greatest treasure in the kingdom, and he had it in his hands and he lost it. Do you know why he lost it? He lost it because he got lazy. He got tired carrying it through the forest of confusion.
Kelly, it's getting darker. The Grey Knight's getting sad again. We gotta have him thinking positive thoughts, or he'll go back in the castle and we'll never find the spiral.
Oh, is our little knight getting sad? Try not to think how you let it slip into the forest of confusion right through your hands.
Well, I tried to find it.
But you got confused. Poor boy. I guess the job was just too big for you.
Yes. Zor is putting stormy thoughts into Grey Knight's mind. Go ask the kids what he should think about to keep Zor's words away.
I don't know what Arthur was thinking about when he made you a knight anyway. You're certainly nothing like the knights I've gone against. They wouldn't lose something so valuable. When Galahad found the Holy Grail, he didn't leave it lying around in the Forest of Confusion.
Maybe Zor's right. I'm not much of a knight.
Don't say that. Anyone can make a mistake. That doesn't make them a failure.
Finally! Did you bring the message from the children?
Yes, yes.
What is it? What does it say?
Magic words, Kelly. They've given him magic words.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in my heart just right. Your words can't hurt, no matter what you say. 'Cause in my mind, I know that I'm okay. Don't you see? He can't hurt you if you keep thinking clear, bright thoughts. He has no power over you. The power is in your mind. Here, read this over and over.
You can read anything you want to, but you're still a failure.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in my heart just right. Your words can't hurt no matter what you say, 'cause in my mind, I know that I'm okay.
I wouldn't go on a mission with you if you were the last knight of the Round Table.
Keep reading it, keep reading it.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in my heart just right.
Still knight,
Your
don't
words can't
need
hurt
that.
no matter what you say, 'cause in my mind, I know that I'm okay.
But then, you're not a real knight. You're just a little baby gray knight.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in my heart just right.
You're ugly.
Your words can't hurt no matter what you say, 'cause in my mind, I know that I'm okay.
That's it. It's getting lighter.
You read like a 2-year-old. Can't you do that math problem? You struck out again.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in my heart just right. Your words can't hurt no matter what you say, 'cause in my mind, I know that I'm okay.
I bet you still wet the bed.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in my heart just right. Your words can't hurt no matter what you say, 'cause in my mind, I know that I'm okay.
Come listen to a clever plan. If you want to be happy, well you can. Think happy thoughts inside your mind. Happy feelings will follow behind. Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in your heart just right. Won't get you down what others say, 'cause in your mind you know you're okay.
Just the opposite is true. Stormy thoughts can spoil a day for you.
If you think stormy, you'll feel down as a heartbroken, teary-eyed clown.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in your heart just right. Won't get you down
What others say, 'cause in your mind you know you're okay. La la la, 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 la la
Give it a try, you'll find it's real, for your thinking controls the way you feel. Think positive and you will see you'll be happy if you choose to be.
la 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 la.
La 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 la.
Think bright.
Feel the sun in your heart just right.
Won't get you down what others say.
'Cause in
peace in your mind, you know you're okay.
Well, we've been to the land of think, where we learned that we can choose what we think, either stormy or clear bright.
And we've been to the land of feel, where we learned what we choose to think controls what we feel. That can be a stormy or a clear bright feelings. Oh, yes, reminded us when we learned the magic words to keep other people from hurting our feelings.
Think clear, think bright. Feel the sun in your heart just right. Your words can't hurt no matter what you say.
'Cause in my mind I know that I'm okay. You know, your thinking and feeling has been so bright. I don't think we should call you the Grey Knight anymore.
Kelly, you're right. He needs a new name. Here. Kneel down and be knighted. Kelly?
Thank you. I dubbed thee Sir Bright Knight. Arise, Sir Bright Knight, and show us that bright smile of yours. Now, Sir Bright Knight, where do you suggest we go to look for the golden spiral of success?
Well, since I lost the spiral in the Forest of Confusion, I think we better get back to that awful forest and begin looking.
The Forest of Confusion? Well, that's too far away. It'll take days, and we don't have time. And the people need the horses now.
Well, we can take a shortcut through the Land of Dew.
The Land of Dew? Ooh, that's dangerous. People there do crazy things.
Still, it will save us days, and we have to find the golden spiral of success quickly so we can get the keys to the mountain cave and free the horses. We've got to go through the Land of Dew.
I'll tell you what. You and the Bright Knight go to the Land of Dew, and yes, and I will meet you at the Forest of Confusion in 2 or 3 or 4 days.
Oh, no, you don't. We're a team, and we stick together. Besides, we have our amulet, our magic words, and we've already defeated Zor once. I mean, what are you worried about?
Oh, nothing except we'll be short a gnome, or a gnome short, or the short gnome.
Lead on, Sir Bright Knight.
call it the land of do, because everybody's busy doing something. Problem is, they don't always take time to think about what they're doing.
Which gets them in a whole lot of trouble.
Well, what's that boy doing over there?
Looks like he's throwing rocks or something. Let's have a look.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Throwing rocks at a thicket.
That's because you don't know what I know.
And what do you know?
That there's a rabbit in that thicket. Look, here he goes.
Oh, the poor rabbit. He doesn't have a chance except to hide. We've got to help him.
I don't know, Kelly. Maybe we should just mind our own business. After all, what's the difference? He'll find another rabbit.
It'll make a big difference to that rabbit and to me. If I feel strong enough about something and don't do it, then I end up feeling bad. Anyhow, if I don't do what I think is right, then I'll be grayer than the gray night was when we first started.
Kelly's right. If we don't do anything to help, we're not going to be true to our own thoughts and feelings. What's the amulet say, Kelly?
It's all stormy. I guess it's because I'm so angry at that boy and a little confused about what to do.
Maybe if Yes Yes asked the children, they'd know what to do. What do you think?
That's a great idea. Will you talk it over and then tell us what you think? Is Jerome right? Should we walk away or should we do something? What do you think? Yes, what did you learn from the children?
Yes Yes says that the kids think you're right. We should do something. He said that if you think there's something wrong, you have to do something to make it right.
So that's the do part.
What we think controls what we feel. And what we choose to do affects what we think.
So, if I think that the boy shouldn't be throwing rocks at the rabbit, and I feel angry that he's trying to hurt the rabbit, and I do something about it, I'll think better about myself, and I'll feel better too. Is that it?
That's the secret. We have to do what we think is right. Even if it means taking a risk. We have to stay to our true values.
That makes sense to me, but what are we going to do?
Well, the kids said that there's a lot of choices that we can do, but we should come up with a plan for ourselves. And if we would think clearly, we'd think of something.
Why don't we move the dial to clear, bright thinking, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, why don't we get the boy interested in doing something other than throwing rocks at the rabbit?
Yes, he obviously wants to be doing something. And I think he likes the challenge of trying to hit the rabbit. I think we should get him a challenge that doesn't have to hurt anything.
Hey, how about this rope ladder?
Yeah, you're right. People have been falling off it all day.
Sounds good to me. Kelly, why don't we give it a try?
Okay. We've been thinking, and we've decided that you're not very brave.
Oh, no. And what do you know about bravery anyway?
Well, I know that it's not very brave to throw rocks at a defenseless rabbit. I mean, anybody could do that.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't take very much skill to throw rocks at a rabbit. I know something much harder.
Like what?
I bet you can't climb this rope ladder.
Yeah, I bet you can't do it.
I could climb that rope ladder, if I wanted to.
You talk big, but I haven't seen anybody else climb it today. For most people, they have to practice a long time before they can climb it. And it takes great courage to stick with it when it's hard. And I don't think you have that courage.
Hey, I can stick with something as long as it takes. You just watch. I'll learn how to climb that old rope ladder.
Hurry, before he changes his mind and comes back for the rabbit. Hi, my name's Kelly, And this is Jerome the Gnome, and his positive attitude, yes, yes. Oh, and this is Bright Night. You see, we are on a mission to free King Arthur's horses. But first we have to find the golden spiral of success. And we were just wondering if you'd like to come along.
It sounds kind of dangerous, but nothing could be more dangerous than this place. Nobody thinks around here. They don't take time to feel. All they do is run around doing things.
Well, we've learned it's important to do. But you still gotta think about what you're doing and see how you feel about it. If you feel you're doing the right thing, and if you have a good plan, then it makes sense to do it. We think our mission to free the horses is a good one. You're welcome to join us.
You people seem nice, and you certainly saved me from winding up as rabbit stew tonight. I'd like to go with you.
Great! Then let's go. Oh, by the way, what's your name?
People just call me Rabbit.
Rabbit. That's original.
Yes, yes!
Have you ever wondered, maybe when you blundered, why you do the things you do? And how a beginner can become a winner? Aren't they people just like you? Well, it's scientific, but to be specific, it's an undisputed fact. Thoughts you feel inside you are the things that guide you, thoughts control the way you act. You think it, you feel it, you do it. It's that old think, feel, do polka. You think it, you feel it, you do it. That's the way your thoughts control ya. You think it, you feel it, you do it. Follow surely as day follows night. So to change the things you do, change the thoughts inside of you, and let the polka change your life. You think it, you feel it, you do it.
It's that old think, feel, do polka.
You think it, you feel it, you do it.
That's the way your thoughts control ya.
You think it, you feel it, you do it. Follow surely as day follows night.
So to change the things you do, change the thoughts inside of you, and let the polka change your life.
Do you understand, kids?
We do! First in your head is the thought,
You think it a lot, the thought that you've got, you think it a lot.
causing the feelings you got.
Believe it or not, the feelings you got began with the thought.
Making you do what you do.
Your deeds every day, the words that you say, your own special way. What you do cannot be denied. First were thoughts and feelings inside, things you think you
There's just no excuse for this. All the bears in our family are good at berry gathering. I don't care if there was a wolf in the woods. This is the third note I've had from your teacher this month. What's with you?
I'll tell you what's with her. She's lazy. She just sits around all day fishing and playing those stupid games. It's no wonder she doesn't have any friends.
She's not lazy. She's stupid. Just like all the bears on your side of the family. Stupid and too selfish to think of anybody but herself.
Just like our side of the family. Look who's talking. Your brother Jimmy doesn't have the brains enough to hibernate through the winter. Yours is the stupid side of the family.
I don't know why I put up with any of you. Sometimes I wish you all would just get out of here.
Please don't shout. You're gonna wake Coco and scare her.
Wow, did you hear that? They sure sound mad.
You can say that again. Sure glad I don't live there.
Hi, what do you want?
Sounds like your folks are pretty mad.
No more than usual.
You mean they're always like that?
Just when Dad's drinking, which is every night.
Well, listen. We're looking for the golden spiral of success, and it's supposed to be in the forest of confusion.
But what do you want from me? I don't have your stupid spiral, and I don't know where any old forest of confusion is.
Kelly's just trying to tell you that we're here on a mission and we're not here to bother you.
Well, you are bothering me. So why don't you just go on your stupid mission and leave me alone?
Well, if that's the way you want it, then we will go on our mission. Come on, guys.
Yes. We need some help. Do you think you can give that special call you have to Merlina?
Yes.
Here.
Let's just say a friend sent for me.
A friend?
Yes. Kelly, everyone needs a friend. I'm not saying you should let people treat you badly, but maybe you should give her another chance. If she still acts mean, then yes, maybe you should stay away. But remember, everyone is lovable, even those who don't act like it.
Even that bear?
Yes. Now, there's a lot about each of us to like. But sometimes it takes good eyes and a good heart to find it.
She's a smart lady.
Not only smart, but very wise.
Yes.
You know, I kind of feel bad about leaving the bear that way now.
Yeah, maybe we should give her another chance. I mean, she's just been through a hard time with her folks, and we really didn't tell her what we were doing.
Look, the Think You'll Do amulet's getting bright.
That means you've got a bright idea, Kelly. What is it?
Well, I was just thinking, why don't we make friends with the bear and invite her along?
Ooh, that's a splendid idea, Kelly.
But she doesn't like us. Maybe that's because she doesn't like herself very much.
Kelly's right. If we found things about her that we liked, maybe she'd like herself more and be nicer.
Oh, you kids are learning fast.
Yes.
You know, like I always say, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Well, we were wondering... Who told you I don't have your spiral?
I don't mean that. Well, we were wondering... Well, we're looking for the golden spiral of success because it's going to give us clues so we can free King Arthur's magic horses. Zor has locked them up in a mountain cave, and the people are losing hope, and there's no future for the kingdom without these magic horses. And, well, my name's Kelly, and what's yours?
Well, my parents call me Theodora, but I hate it. I call me Ted.
Ted Bear. Sounds good. Well, we were wondering if you would like to come with us on our mission.
You want me to come with you?
Yes, we all agreed, but the mission isn't easy. In fact, it's sometimes quite difficult.
But we know that if we stick with it, we all can succeed.
But I'm not good at things that are hard. I can't even pick berries as good as the other bears.
All it takes to get better at things is practice and confidence. Now, you might have had the practice, but you didn't have the confidence.
How can I have confidence when I've never been good at anything? And nobody likes me. My parents don't even like me.
Can you excuse us for 1 minute? Come on, guys. This is going to be tougher than I thought. Let's put the dial on the amulet to clear bright thinking and see what we come up with.
I think I've got an idea. What if we send Yes Yes to talk to the children in the class? Maybe they can think of things about Ted that we can like. Remember, Marlena said that everybody has things about them that are lovable. And sometimes it takes a good heart and good eyes to find them. I think the kids in the class have good hearts and good eyes. Will you help us?
Boy, that sure was fast.
Well, what did the kids have to say? Did they have anything for us to like about Ted?
Oh, so you see, the kids found out quite a lot of things in Ted to like. Now, we have to find out and see with our eyes and with our hearts what we like and share it.
Well, I think it'll be easy now. I mean, the kids came up with a lot of great ideas.
I know what I like.
What's that, Rabbit?
I like the way she takes care of her little sister. She didn't want her sister to be scared.
Aw, Rabbit, that's so sweet. I have a little brother back home, and I miss him a lot right now.
I like something too, but let's go tell Ted.
Ooh, superb idea. So, right?
You know, you don't like yourself very much because of those awful things your parents said about you. We've been talking, and we've come up with a lot of great things that we like about you. Your parents only said those things because they feel bad about themselves. It's not you, Ted Bear.
Right, if your dad wasn't so ill, he would have seen you stand up to that wolf, and that took a lot of courage.
And I like the way you take care of your little sister. Coco must be really lucky to have a sister like you.
I hear you're so good at fishing, you don't even need a pole. And that's a splendid trick. I can't even catch a fish with a pole.
And I think it's really brave how you got over being afraid of the dark.
And exploring. It took a lot of courage to go in those dark caves, even for a bear.
It would be an honor to have someone as loyal and as brave as you in our group. Would you please reconsider coming along on this mission with us?
Well, I guess I could, but...
Oh, I almost forgot. Wouldn't your parents be a little worried if you didn't come back for a while?
Ha! That's a laugh. They never care where I am or when I come back.
It must be nice not even having a curfew.
Well, it was at first, but then I realized it was just because they didn't care very much. I mean, they get to drinking and they don't know what's going on. They probably wouldn't even notice I was gone if I didn't come home at all tonight. Well, Grandpa Yogi's coming over for Coco, so she'll be all right, but...
So why the but?
Well, I was just going to say that I haven't been completely honest with you guys.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, the Forest of Confusion is just over that hill. I go play on the edge of the forest sometimes. Well, a few months ago, I was digging there, and I found something that I think might be a part of what you're looking for.
You mean the golden spiral of success? Where is it?
Well, whatever it is, it was broken, and I only found a piece of it. I keep it with me for good luck.
Wow, look, it is a part of the golden spiral of success. I'd know it anywhere. Zor must have hidden the pieces after I lost it.
Wow, it's so shiny.
And look what's written on it.
It says belonging. I never knew what it meant until now. It feels good to have a friend.
It feels good to be a friend.
Well, friends, let's get on with our mission.
And on to the Forest of Confusion.
To find the rest of the magic spiral of success.
Do, 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 do. As soon as we start seeing the good in each other's heart, then tell me that you want to be friends. Everyone will want to be friends.
The forest of confusion. Boy, it looks awfully dark in there.
Yes, that's why I lost the spiral in the first place. See, when I dropped it, I couldn't see clearly and I lost my way.
That's a new sign. It says, keep out. Maybe we better not go in.
That's right. If we get lost in the forest of confusion, we can't free the horses anyway. Okay. I know. I should keep a positive attitude.
Yes, yes.
Well, what do you think, Rabbit? What do you think we should do?
Well, it does look scary. But didn't we learn in the Land of Dew that we have to do what we believe is right?
Rabbit's right. We can't just think and feel about finding the magic spiral of success. We have to do something. And that means going into the forest of confusion to find the rest of the spiral.
Then, are we all agreed?
Yeah!
Then let's go.
Just what I hoped would happen. They'll never get out of the forest alive because they'll never be able to solve the problem of confusion.
I hate to say this, but this path looks awfully familiar.
I know what you mean. I think we've been down this one before.
But how could we? We've been following the path for 2 hours now.
That's the way it is in the forest of confusion. You think you're getting places, and you're right back where you started from.
Well, look at the amulet. It's gone all cloudy. I guess it's because I'm just so confused.
What are we going to do?
Well, we can't give up now. We've got to keep on going.
Kelly's right. We've come too far. Let's go. Wow, look at that.
I've never seen one so big.
Somebody sure knows what he's doing.
There's only one beaver who could build a dam that big. The legendary
Cleaver Beaver, at your service.
Cleaver Beaver?
The legendary Cleaver Beaver, as the bear said.
Yeah, all the animals in the kingdom have heard of Cleaver Beaver.
He's the best known worker there is. Everybody knows that.
And you live in the Forest of Confusion? How can you accomplish so much living here?
I've learned.
Learned what?
I've learned the secrets to learning.
I wish we could. All we seem to be doing is heading around in circles.
Yeah, it's always been very confusing.
That is because you haven't learned anything.
What do you mean?
You keep making the same mistakes over and over again. You haven't learned.
Haven't learned what?
The secrets to learning. You haven't learned how to learn.
And where do we learn the secrets of learning? I suppose you're going to send us on a mission where we're going to have to take on 2 or 3 more wizards and a dragon or 2.
Well, you could do that, or...
Yes?
I could just tell you.
You mean you could teach us the secrets of learning?
Sure, there are only 2. Just keep them in mind and you can learn about anything. First, let me ask you a question. How do you build a beaver dam?
Oh, I know that one. First you cut down a lot of trees, and then you gather up a lot of sticks, and then...
I'm sorry, that is not the answer we're looking for. The correct answer to the question, how do you build a beaver dam, is 1 stick at a time.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
I am being serious. The first secret of learning is to take things step by step, or in my case, stick by stick. You don't build a giant beaver dam all at once. You do it by taking a little bit at a time, and that way you can accomplish great things. The trouble with most people is that they see a task as too big for them. They say, oh, I could never build such a big beaver dam. But if you ask them, could you place 1 stick where you'd like the dam to be, then they could. And then if they could put another stick on top of the first one, they could do that, until finally they have a dam as big as they wanted.
Stick by stick. I see what you mean. But we've been taking 1 step at a time, and we're no farther along than we were when we started.
That brings us to our second secret of learning. For your second question, what are mistakes for?
I don't know, but we sure have been making a lot of them.
That's great.
What's so great about making mistakes?
First, you answer my question. What are mistakes for?
I'm confused. First of all, you tell us that mistakes are great. Then you tell us that we're making too many of them.
You're confused because you don't know what mistakes are for.
You mean mistakes have a purpose?
Now we're getting somewhere. Let's try an experiment. See this stone? I'm going to put the stone in one hand. You're going to tell me what hand it's in. I'll give you 2 guesses.
2 guesses? That'll be easy.
Why will it be easy?
Because if I don't get it in my first guess, then I know which pot will be for my second guess.
Exactly. Try it.
Okay, I picked this one.
I'm sorry. You're wrong. You made a mistake. Now for your second guess?
I think I see what you mean. I learned from my first mistake where the stone will be hidden for my second guess. So I guess I picked this hand.
Bingo. So what are mistakes for?
Mistakes are for learning?
Exactly. Only you guys haven't been learning. You've been making the same mistakes over and over again, walking around in one big circle. The Forest of Confusion is like a big maze. There are a lot of dead ends and a lot of paths that just circle back into themselves. That's why people get so confused. But if you think clearly, come up with a good plan, then you can learn from your mistakes and get to the end of the forest. At the end of the forest, I think you'll find what you're looking for.
The rest of the golden spiral of success? You've seen it?
Seen it, I put it there.
You put it there? Don't you know how valuable it is?
Certainly I know how valuable it is. And only the people who are able to apply the secrets of learning deserve to find it.
And I don't suppose you'd be willing to show us where it is, would you?
I'm afraid not. But I'd be glad to go along with you, just to offer encouragement.
Oh, it's okay with me. How about the rest of you guys?
Sure. Why not? Great.
And meanwhile, we'll have Yes ask the kids if they can come up with a plan.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Yes, will you go ask the children if they can talk it over? And remember, yes, tell the kids the secrets of learning. Tell them to take it stick by stick, and to remember that mistakes are for learning.
Yes.
Oh, great! Yes is back. Do you have a note from the kids?
Yes.
Let's see what the kids have to say. It says something like this. Mark your trail over land and lakes, and mark your trail and learn from your mistakes.
Of course. We've been going around in circles, and we haven't learned from our mistakes. If we mark our trails, then we can make sure we don't make the same mistakes twice. Then we can try other paths in the forest to get to the end.
Well, it sounds like a good idea to me, but what are we going to mark our trails with? Breadcrumbs?
Why don't we make an arrow out of sticks? That way, when we come to a fork in the road, we can mark an arrow. And then if we come to that same place again, we can take the other path.
I could help find sticks. I'm good at that.
Well, it sounds like a good plan to me. Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
Okay, which path should we take? The right one or the left one?
That way.
Great, let's go.
And how are we going to get to the end of the forest?
One step at a time.
And what are mistakes for?
Learning!
It looks like we've been in a circle again. But this time we're not confused because we marked which way we went. Let's take the other path.
Right, the other path must be the right path. See, our plan's working. Ted and Rabbit, why don't you mark it with an arrow? Though I don't think we'll be down this way again.
Okay then, let's go. Look, the end of the forest.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Not when you take it one step at a time and learn from your mistakes. Thank you, Cleaver. We couldn't have done it without you.
It was a pleasure.
Now, let's get the rest of the spiral.
Yoo-hoo!
This is it, isn't it, Cleaver? This is it, but there's a piece missing. But I remember this is the second piece to the spiral. And I remember what it says. Learning. The second part to the golden spiral of success is learning. Let's see how it fits together.
Look how belonging leads right into learning.
Belonging and learning. That's the first two parts of the golden spiral of success.
But what about the third part?
Look on the back. There's a riddle that may help.
It says, if the golden spiral of success be your quest, ask the lame one where it rests.
The lame one? Who's the lame one?
I'm not sure, but I've heard stories about a little lame boy who lives in the village of light and is said to have the biggest heart in the kingdom.
I've heard of him too. Maybe that's the lame one the golden spiral speaks about.
It must be. Well, at least we can ask him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Woo!